come over and talk to the chat here. What's up, everybody? Raymond was here first saying hi, John, and everyone. Let's go, Mets. Luminous is here saying LFGM. Lux as well. New York and New Jersey is here. Braden's here. Mets 10-2. Soto breaks out. Let's go. Hey, Cope is here saying good evening, everybody. Hope you all had a great day. LFGM. Hey, everyone. Happy Sunday. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Frank. We've wondering where Frank has been, and here he is. He says, I can't be here due to somebody passing away. So sorry to hear that. New York and New Jersey says, my prediction, Mets 7-4. Cope says, I have a sub count of 22. And the Mets winning 7-5. Love it. Daniel Berry says, go Dodgers, but probably lose. Yeah, Lux talking to Frank, saying sorry for your loss. Yeah. Sorry for your loss, Frank. Let's make sure we are good to go on all the sides. Yes, we are. All right, we got 5 people over on the Rumble side already as well. If you're over on Rumble, make sure you put a comment in the chat. Braden says the Mets will win for Frank. All right, there we go. Let's make sure we're good to go. Yep. Stephen D is here. What's up, Stephen? So let's look at the Dodger lineup tonight. It'll be Ohtani DHing and leading off. Betts will bat second. Freeman third. Smith will catch and bat fourth. Teoscar Hernandez will bat fifth. Max Muncy sixth. Andy Paje seventh. Michael Conforto eighth. And Tommy Edman will bat ninth. The Met defense tonight. Vientos back in the lineup at third. Lindor at short. Beatty at second. So they're keeping Beatty in the lineup, even though he's not at third. Alonso at first. Soren's doing the catching. McNeil in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right field. Stanley says, good evening, John, in chat. Let's go, Mets. Awesome. You guys still sending sympathy there to Frank. Love it. It's last night was Mark Vientos bobblehead night. Good evening, John and Mets family. Let's go, Mets. Thanks for yesterday, John. Absolutely. Let's win the series. Great outing for Peterson yesterday. Absolutely great outing for Peterson. We're still waiting for first pitch here. ESPN had the start time at 7, but apparently that is not correct. Let's look at some of the other games. We did the Tigers and Guardians game today with Scooball on the mound. He pitched a complete game shutout there, 5-0 Tigers. Baltimore beat Boston 5-1. San Francisco beat Washington 3-2. Milwaukee beat Pittsburgh 6-5. The Cubs beat the Reds 11-8. Tampa Bay beat Toronto 13-0. Houston beat Seattle 5-3. Kansas City beat Minnesota 2-1. Texas held on to avoid the sweep there in Chicago. Excuse me. 5-4 win for the Rangers there. Cardinals beat Arizona 4-3. The Athletics beat the Phillies 5-4. Miami beat the Angels 3-0. And the Padres beat the Braves 5-3. Let's go. So the Mets with a win tonight would be good. The Yankees right now top of the 8th. That game was in a rain delay for a long time. But right now the Yankees have a 4-3 lead over the Rockies in the 8th. Fitzy was very frustrated when I left his stream. Yeah. Losing to a very bad team there. We know that, right? How frustrating that can be. Frank R. is here. What's up, Frank? Yep, we're already talking to Frank there as well. Kodai Senga on the mound tonight for the Mets. Making his 10th start of the year. He's 4-3 with a 1.61 ERA. 50 and 1/3 innings. He's only given up 1 home run. Averages 5 2/3 innings per start. Chance for the Mets to pick up a game. Let's go. I did not see the Little League home run. Oh, are you talking to Bud? I'm talking to Bud. Already frustrating. Already frustrated and that happened. Shocking. Well, it's still 3 straight series victories for the Phillies. Bullpen blew it late, and hey, the Braves lost, so it's still a good day, right? Absolutely, Bam. LFGM, says Bud. Still waiting for first pitch here. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman here to lead off the first. Mr. and Mrs. Met dancing on top of the dugout. The Mets back in the City Connects tonight. Here we go. The Mets are taking the field. Oh, I don't know if every team does this, but they have the youngsters out at each position. I love that the players actually talk to the kids, not just there to take a picture and autograph. They actually chat them up. Then just 30 minutes ago, I had this Orioles fan trashing me for saying that the Orioles suck. What should I say? They're a good team? Right? Right. Good chance to make up ground tonight. Yup. Alright, here we go. Let's make sure that's all lined up. I think I figured out how it so it doesn't freeze up anymore. Unless ESPN has an issue. New York and New Jersey says Senga will dominate against the Dodgers. And let's go Mets. Plus this series was the Orioles World Series. And you split, right? I think you split. Let's go, Kodai. It's not like they won 3 out of 4 or swept you. Still waiting for first pitch here, so welcome in everybody once again. Senga versus Ohtani to start it off. The first pitch. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. That ball is absolutely crushed, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. 18th home run for Ohtani, and the Dodgers jump out early. Yeah, split. I think Senga goes 7 tonight. Stanley says I underestimated Beatty. Yeah, we all did. Yep. I brought it up too. He's only given up 1 home run on the year. And there he goes. There's another one. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Chop down to third. And Viennes underneath his glove. I do not know why he's at third base tonight. I mean, this is ridiculous with this kid at third base. I mean, this is ridiculous. Every game he's in there, he has an error at third base. No doubt about it, right? And there goes the leadoff homer. We can still come back. Michael says John's the hardest working man in the broadcasting business. I don't know about that. In for a strike to Freeman here. Down low, 1-1. Don't tell Vientos is back to his Olay crap again. Yep. Don't know. Right there in the middle, 1-2. Still nobody out here. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. I'm also modest, he says. Need a double play. And that fouled off. The runner was going, but it's a foul ball. Oh my goodness, enough with the Ohtani talk already. Fouled off again. Here we go. Senga's going to have 30 pitches here in the first inning. The 2-2. don't know, Stanley. I do not know why he's playing third base. Hey, Snowman Multimedia Series, his brother John. Snowman checking in. I'm loading up for a big Memorial Day week and a busy 2025-2026 season. Let's go. That one's in the gap, and that'll get down. It'll be second and third with nobody out. Is this guy serious right now? Right? So I'm taking tonight off to take care of the wife, get my season intros done, and be ready to roll. Let's go. We're not even going to have a chance at this rate. Leo's here saying hello, John and Mets fans everywhere. It's going to be okay, friends. We'll ride yesterday's win with another today. Got to try to limit the damage here. In first strike, 0-2. Senga deals. Popped up. It'll go foul. Braden says LFGM. Come on. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. Right after the error, I would have taken Vientos out of the game, honestly. I'd have lost a player for the game. That's ridiculous. And that one drilled out to center field. Taylor will make the catch on the run. The throw to the plate is in time. No, they called him safe. I don't know about that. I thought he was out. Watching it live. Let's see. He is out. Runner goes to third, though. 2 out now with a runner on third. Fitzy said he'd challenge. Yep, they're challenging, Cope. Looks like he got him. Senga doesn't really pitch well against the Dodgers. Let's get out of this. Let's go Mets. Let's get out of minimum damage. If Senga settles down and pitches like he can, some Mets offense. The runner's out. What's up, Robert? What's up, Charles? How's everyone doing tonight on the PAS network? Again, another player. Remember we had this with the Met game the other day where they tried either tying the game or taking the lead, and the foot bounced in the air over the plate? That's what happened with Betts, and he was out. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Beautiful defense. Gotta love it. Charles says he's great. Let's get out of this inning. D-0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Senga sets. The 0-2. And fouled straight back. Still 0-2. Fitzy says, wasn't that bait? I forget who the runner was. I remember it was a Met, but I forget who the runner was. And he slid at the plate, and his foot bounced before the plate, up and over it, and he was out. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. So Ohtani throws 25 pitches in the inning, but only gives up the Ohtani homer. After the Ohtani homer, they had the error in the double, and they don't score again. Yes, Frank was here earlier. He had a passing in the family. So Ohtani home run, Roman. LFG, damn. You think it was Beatty? I mean, considering all things, it didn't go as bad as it could have. Exactly. Exactly. So let's look at the Met lineup tonight. It'll be Lindor to lead off, Vientos to bat second, Soto third, Alonso fourth, McNeil fifth, Turin sixth, Jared Young and DHing again will bat seventh, Taylor eighth, and Beatty will bat ninth. The Dodger defense, it's Muncy at third, Betts at short, Edman at second, Freeman at first, Smith doing the catching, Conforto in left, Pajis in center, and Teoscar Hernandez in right field. Landon Knack will be the pitcher for the Dodgers. 4 starts on the year with a 2-1 record, a 6.17 ERA. I think the Mets faced him last year, and he shut us down, I think. Bud says, let's go Mets. We're only 1 run behind. Let's go Mets. Fitzy says, Senga making me already grab the Pepto. Let's go Lindor. Yep. Looks like we're giving Acuna a needed day off. It looks like they are. Yeah, them. Those guys over there. So let's see how the Mets respond here. According to Dodger fans, this guy isn't having a good season thus far, but we shall see. A 6 ERA, he's going to pitch like Randy Johnson. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1 as the crowd's still singing. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. Bobby Valentine's mustache is back. Yes, I agree with Soto batting third. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. I'm going to move this back over here just to see if... The 2-2. Lifted foul. No, that's not what I want. And held by the catcher. Strikeout. Do you agree with Soto batting third? Yes, I do. We have some easy game. No such thing as an easy game. Dan Jr. says Bobby Valentine's mustache is a dope name, right? Don't underestimate the mighty White Sox, right? Fritzy knows. In for a strike, 0-1 to Vientos. Fouled off of 0-2. The 0-2. Outside 1-2. Thank you, Charles. I'll put those on the screen here in a minute. Let's go, Vientos. Make up for it. Guidelines for chatting, absolutely 100%, no exceptions. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 away. For a non-strikeout pitcher, he's got 2 strikeouts. No exceptions, no spoilers, no trolling, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion or posting of links, unless approved by the host. Crunch is back. What's up, Crunch? LFGM, says Ernesto. The first pitch to Soto is in for a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Hillside CJ. I'm going to have to figure out what this is because this is new to me on the YouTube vertical side. Up high, 1-2. It says 2 joules. So thank you for that. The 1-2. The outside 2-2. That one down the line, foul. Count still 2-2. Whoa, up and in, 3-2. Thank you, Hillside. I'm going to have to figure out what that joules is. And hits Muncy, safe. Soto beat it out. We'll see if that's an error or a base hit. LFGM reached on there. And he's safe. But he hustled. Soto hustled. That's the only reason why he's safe. That'll bring up Alonso. Still in his home run drought. The first pitch. And that one's absolutely crushed out to left. They look up at it and it's out of here. And the Mets take a 2-1 lead. The home run drought is over. Let's go. Come on, Polar Bear. Let's go. We hustled. Absolutely. I predicted it in my mind. LFGM. MVP. Jonathan's here, already getting here, and Alonso says, "Hold my beer." Polar Bear does it. McNeil takes the first pitch, 0-1. LFGM, Polar Blast. Lux with the grimace. Crushed by Pistol Pete. And McNeil crushes one out to right. It's not going to be deep enough. Hernandez towards the wall will make the catch. But we go to the second. It's 2-1 Mets. As you say, home run drought, right? He absolutely crushed that baseball. Polar Bear. Welcome back to the Bear and Soto. Pete. Way to go, Polar Bear. See if we can talk to Alonso before he heads back into the dugout here. Pete, you just got the 2-run home run to put the Mets up. Going to the second. Let's go, baby. Polar Bear. New York and New Jersey says, rest of the offense is waking up. What? Way to get them back. Nice hustle by Soto. Yup. I told you, John, they're listening to you. It's like Pete heard John and said, okay, wait a sec. Let's fix that. Braden says, my prediction is almost predicted. Let me come back over and see what that is here. When viewers use jewels to send gift, you get rubies, which represent your earnings. 1 ruby equals 1 cent. So for every 100 rubies, you receive $1. Awesome stuff. And he sent 2, so thank you very much. Tommy says, let's go. Jonathan C. is here, saying, let's go Mets. I want to see Lindor and Nimmo also rise up and deliver today. Nimmo not in the lineup tonight. McNeil's playing left. I hope Pete has inspired the rest of the team. Throwing warm-up pitches here. It'll be Muncy, Pages, and Conforto here for the Dodgers. Still throwing warm-up pitches. They're talking to Lindor here. Here we go. Muncy will lead it off. Michael says, the Mets have a wholesome fear of displeasing John. Yo, James is here. The first pitch. Bounced down low, 1-0. Let's go Mets, win this series. Hope everyone is doing good. What's up, James? Don't forget, guys, tomorrow Met game against the White Sox is at 4 o'clock. Up high, 2-0. Oh, they're letting Francisco Lindor's wife ask him a question. That's awesome. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. And a ground ball back to Senga, and he's got it. He'll flip it to Pete for the out, 1 away. What's tougher? I think she asked, I wasn't paying attention, so if somebody's watching, let me know. I think she asked what was tougher, changing diapers or turning a double play. James says Alonso finally ended his home run drought. Yes, sir. On the outside corner, 0-1 here to Pajes. Lindor's wife. Hey, honey, I know you're at work, but up high, 1-1. You know what would have been funny, Jonathan, if she would have asked him, like, can you pick up milk and eggs on the way home? Outside, 2-1. I'm doing good. Hope you all are doing well. Michael says changing diapers for sure. Lindor and Alonso, 10 homers each. Swung on a miss at a ball down in the dirt, 2-2. Leo says, I'm salivating for the next 2 series to begin. I smell wins coming in bunches. Don't get overconfident. The White Sox just won 2 out of 3 from Texas. Now, I think we're better than Texas, but oh, who's playing the next date night? She said the 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. Fitzy says changing diapers for sure. I'll be grilling baby back ribs for tomorrow's game. All right, everybody over to Jonathan's. The 3-2. And that one ripped. Foul. Charles, you got to fix this, bud. It's supposed to be without commitment. Without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Listen, John. Uh-oh. Listen. Listen. And that one fouled off. Still 3-2. And that one driven out to center. Actually, Soto will come over to make the catch. 2 away. John, they are the White Sox and Rockies. They are who they say they are. Okay. There's no complaining when the Mets lose 2 out of 3 to both. Can't take any team lightly, regardless of the record. Exactly. It's not listen, John. It's easy, John. Right? Easy. 2 out, nobody on here. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Former Met, Michael Conforto, the batter. Okay. Former Met up the bat, yep. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Getting overconfident because you're playing well against the Dodgers. When we've seen all season long that the Mets play down into their competition. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Bud says hit the like and subscribe button. Let's go. We've gained 3 new subs already tonight. Appreciate that, everybody. The 1-2. Ooh, down low, 2-2. Jonathan says those teams have players that want to make a name for themselves, like knocking a homer off of our staff, right? Any team could get hot at any time, not take them for granted. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. We go bottom two, still 2-1 Mets. Fitzy says, I'll take the PAS helicopter to Jonathan's house. Pay for fuel. Number 29 looks good on Young. Oh, we were talking about that last night, and I didn't look it up. Was it Ike Davis that wore 29? For the Mets, it'll be Terrence, Young, and Taylor coming up. Bud says, I'll fill in for Frank and go for a smoke. There we go. Without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. There you go. Yeah, according to Fitzpatrick earlier, since the Mets beat the Dodgers last night, it's like the Red Sox beat the Dodgers since the Red Sox won 2 or 3. Right, right. Jonathan says he's got six racks of ribs he'll be cooking. Let's go add a few more runs. What's up, Sauce? We need to win this game first, inning by inning. W Mets. Yes, sir. Right now, bottom of the ninth there. Yankees have a 5-4 lead against Colorado. Rockies have runners on first and second and one out. All right, here we go to the bottom of the second. Now they're talking to next Sunday night. I'm not doing the game. It's Yankees Dodgers. So just like the Mets had back-to-back weeks on Sunday Night Baseball, Dodgers have back-to-back weeks. Yep. Don't underestimate the Rockies. Outside corner 0-1 to Terrence. Terrence fouls it off down the right field side to 0-2. Colorado wins the game, they win the series, right? Outside 1-2. Fitzy says, what's for dinner, John? Liver and onions? I'm hungry. Liver and onions? The 1-2. And that one lifted out to center. It'll hold up. One away. Raphael says, sorry, I'm letting for your live stream. You're letting. Rory says, liver and onions. I keep thinking Conforto is still on the Mets every time I see his name. Right? Just sounds like he should be on the Mets. Up high, 1-0. No, that's disgusting. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. And Young crushes one out to center. Pages will make the catch. Got turned around and makes a great catch. That ball was smoked. Repeat of the World Series. Yep. Fitzy says, I'm still waiting for my bugles. That's all right. I'm still waiting for my Alfredo. James says you really like Conforto. It's a shame his shoulder injury ended his Met career. I remember in the offseason it was between him and Winker on who they were going to go after. You have no. No, you don't. Oh, when Taylor gets hit. I flinched on that one. That'll bring up Beatty. You liked Comfort? You don't have Comfort anymore? No, I know you meant Conforto. Still 5-4 there in Colorado. Still, but now 2 out. The first pitch in for a strike, and 1 to Beatty. Beatty the monster. Let's go Mets. John's favorite meal: liver and onions and A&W. I'm gonna be sick on stream. You're here. Don't care if you were late. You're here. Outside 101. Phillies finally lost, yet, but they still won the series. The 1-1. And that one lifted out to left center. Pages on the run again. He'll make the catch. We go to the third. Still 2-1 Mets. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Dodgers coming up. Raphael, dude. Enough. Got it 3 times. Charles says smash them free subs and hit the like button. And the Braves lost. Yep. Mets are hitting it hard. They are. Beatty was Southern Sorcery says Beatty was one of the last to run through Kingsport back when it was the Kingsport Mets. Miss my hometown having a farm league. What's up, Southern? 2 things I'll say for the A's. They've got serious fight, and the Jacob Wilson kid they got is legit. Yes, now hopefully a Mets win today and gain a little ground back. Don't know if that game is over out in Colorado. It hasn't changed in a while. Outside, 1-0. What's up, man? I noticed you have ads now. Congrats. No, I've had them before. Just because I set everything up different, they had to switch it, and it took them a week to do it. I got the notification last night after the Met game was over. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on and fell tipped at the plate. It gets away, but 2-2. Beatty has a nice vibe about him. I think it's contagious. Good evening, John and everyone. What's up, Victor? Welcome back. Let's go, Senga. Throw strikes. Game in Colorado is over. Did the Yankees win? Because it doesn't say here. Still says 5-4, 2 out. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. Let's go, Mets and Senga. How'd they get the run in the top of the first? Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga. A Shohei Ohtani leadoff homer. Yankees won 5-4. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It just didn't go final on MLB.TV. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Third strikeout for Senga. Back to the top of the lineup with Ohtani. Frank T isn't available, so I opened to Yingling. Bud lives down there in Yingling country. Swung on a missed 0-1. Ramus's nice pitch. Deal 1 from Senga. In for a strike, 0-2. Skipperoo's back saying good evening, all. The Battle of Japan, yep. I can tell the Dodgers are sweating us. I seen it yesterday and today. Yeah, boys, let's go. Keep that pressure on them. The 0-2. Ohtani deals. Swung on a missed. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Senga. 4 on the night. That'll bring up Betts, who reached on an error his first time. Was thrown at the plate. Oh, up and in, 1-0. Do you mean Senga? You said Ohtani. I said Senga what? Ohtani led off the game with a home run. Senga won that battle. Yes, he did. 1-1 now. 1-1. The 2-0 to Betts. Down low. Called a strike. That looked low to me. 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. I wonder when they'll put Ohtani back in the rotation. He threw a bullpen session today. They still say not till after the All-Star break. Do you think you're just hearing things? The 2-2. Senga deals. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Yes, yes, Senga, way to display. I knew he would settle down. Go 7 innings now. For those in Japan watching, it's a 1-1 game, right? Right. The 2-2. And that one popped out to center. Soto going over, and Taylor will call him off. A 1-2-3 inning for Senga. We go bottom three, still 2-1 Mets. Back to the top of the lineup. Lindor, Vientos, and Soto coming up. This catchy jingle. I haven't seen any Dr. Rick commercials yet. I know that's Fitzy's favorite guy. Well, then you should have been here, Skipperoo. Because Alonso's already got a 2-run homer tonight. Start it up, Lindor. Let's go. I think Soto has wanted another crack at LA since the World Series. Is it okay to say when Senga's in the zone he's as good as any pitcher in the league? I'm not putting him there yet. Let's go Mets. What's up, Paul? Hello, sir. Are the Mets recovered from the Subway Series loss? I don't know. You have to call and ask them. We're not gonna. It's the Dodgers. They're not gonna get buried. You guys. Some of you guys, man, spend too much time listening to sports radio. What are the odds that Alonso getting 10 RBIs this game? He already has 2. We'll see. See if he comes up with anybody on here. Hopefully the Mets will take advantage of the White Sox and sweep them. That's what you talk about. That's how you talk about the White Sox. I'm so happy Alonso hit that homer. I read some wild takes on Twitter about Soto. People got to chill. He'll figure it out. Hey, he's the reason Alonso had a shot in the first inning with that. With hustling down the line on that error. Up high. Ooh, no, called a strike. 0-2. Excuse me, 1-1. 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Charles says whether you're actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Time by Lindor. Man, ESPN going through all the Dodgers pitching injuries. Yikes. Fouled off, still 2-2. Hey, Yankees, a lot of good to take 2 or 3 from the Mets, then give it right back to the Rockies. Now that's comedy. That's why you can't take any team lightly. And that one ripped in the right, base hit. Pajes will come over and play it. So more right center. It's been a rough couple weeks, but like hot streaks, bad streaks end too. Yup. The card coach's cover has been blown. My name revealed. What's up, junkies? I'm on a work computer. What's up, Paul? Smash that like for our boy John. Who's in the ESPN booth? Ravitch, Cone, and I don't know who the other guy is. Up high, 1-0 to Vientos. John will not give us fantasies, but baseball realities. Lindor got a hit. Let's go. Let's get Lindor home, says James. The 1-0. Let's see if he goes here. He's got 10 stolen bases on the year. And a ground ball. Oh, what a play. It's a high throw. Lindor around second. He's going to go to third. First and third, nobody out. A great play to snare it by the shortstop. Betts with a great play. Just the backhand flip was over the second baseman's head. Let's go, Vientos, sure do. LFGM. Let's go, Mets, is Luminous. Runners on the corners for Soto. Reached on the error his first time up. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, buddy, that infield looking shaky. Great play, even a better throw. Eduardo Perez, thank you, Victor. Soto time, let's get it. Soto keep the train moving. The 0-1 on the outside corner, 0-2. Dodgers having a little trouble defensively. Mets had that problem against the Yankees. New York saying Soto 3-run homer, his prediction. Bring that enthusiasm big time. The fresh maker. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Does anybody know if they ruled that a hit or an error? And popped up, foul. It'll go out of play. Maybe an infield single and error to let the runner go to third. Rory says a sac fly would be good. A productive out. I will take a productive out. The 1-2. And a chopper to second. It's slow. They go to second for the fourth, and that'll be it. That'll score a run, and it's 3-1 Mets. So runner on first now with one out. Just as good as the sac fly right there. I'll take a Soto walk in an Alonso grand slam. Well, a sac fly. Sac ground out, but I'll still take it. Productive out, exactly. Alonso already with a home run. Swinging first pitch, fouls it off, 0-1. Let's go, Pete. Productive outs are nice, too. Yep, he got in that run. We'll take it. Pick-off throw. Soto dives back in. Bud says one score at a time is good. Good guys up by 2, says Jonathan. Deal 1 to Pete. Soto's going to no throw. A stolen base for Soto. That's 7. Let's go, Pete. Hit another. Yep, steal to get in scoring position. Let's go, Mets. Count is 2-1 here to Alonso. Outside, 3-1. Wonder if they'll walk him now with the base open. Let's go, Soto. Scoring position. I like that. Standing by you through all this. All right, Paul. The 2-1. Oh, swung on a miss. Alonso got a pitch to hit there. Swung under it. 2-2. Nice. Nice, Soto. Seeds are paying off. Yeah, he's back home with the seed guy, right? The 2-2 to Alonso. Knack deals. Outside, 3-2. Making him work. What's his pitch count? He's up to 50 pitches here in the third. Love it. Making him work. If you're a pitcher, you want to be no higher than 45 in the third. He's at 50. The 3-2. And that one lined out to left. But it'll hold up. 2 away. That'll bring up McNeil. Flew out to right his first time. The rat. Inside 1-0. Hang in there, Pete. Bring him home. Nice try. Yep. Just lined it. Just hit it right at the left fielder. The 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. The 1-1. Inside. 2-1. Come on, Jeff. Little hit here. The 2-1 to McNeil. Knack deals. Down low. 3-1. Leos is liking the Mets spirit today. Let's go Mets. Double. The 3-1. Swung on a miss. I think it would have been a strike anyway. 3-2. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. Yep, that was a real nice pitch. Jonathan says, I swear, and so the 3-2 fouled off. We'll do it again. I swear, in Soto's contract, there's got to be a provision for a seed guy. There's a door in right field. He comes out and gives them snacks. Mets guy is cool. Says, let's go Mets. Always let's go Mets. Make double time. The 3-2. Taps foul. We'll do it again. Oh, pitcher steps off the mound. Oh, we lost the sub. The 3-2. And he went. Struck him out. It would have been ball 4. The Mets get 1. We head to the 4th. It's 3-1. It'll be Freeman, Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez for the Dodgers coming up. Jeff, better luck next time. Yep, 3-1. Mets guy, I got it. We don't need updates and stuff in the chat. I got it. Jonathan with the $2 super chat. Ronnie, you there, Mr. Darling? Ronnie, the chat wants to know what you think of over 100 people hanging out here with us on this Sunday night. They're what? Wow. I don't know. You know what, Mets guy? He's cool. You can go watch the Knicks game. Guys, don't ask me these. I don't have the answer to why Beatty's not batting behind Pete. Once again, my mod's not paying attention to what's going on. I know how to take care of this. Inning by inning, Mets win this battle. And that one lined. Oh my goodness, ESPN. Show the game, not the dugout. A leadoff single there for Freddie. Luck saying, let's go, Mets. In for a strike, 0-1. Ooh, inside, 1-1. The 1-1. And outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play. 2-2. We shouldn't be sad for the Dodgers. I'm not sad. It just sucks. We know what it's like to have injured players. Montas, Manaya. The 2-2. And hit right to Beatty. Flips to Lindor. 4-6-3 double play. That'll erase the base runner. Mets turned 3 last night and already have 1 tonight. 2 out and nobody on for Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, I mean, 14, that means honestly, if I had 14 injured players, I'd be looking into my training staff. Depending on what the injuries were. Hernandez is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one ripped out to left. McNeil can't make the catch. It bounces up against the wall. It'll be a 2-out double. That'll bring up Muncy with a runner on second and 2 out. We're not celebrating it. Where are you guys getting that I'm celebrating? Love those double plays. The first pitch to Muncy. It swung on a missed 0-1. DO1. Up high. Throw down to second. Oh, they got him hung up. And a bad throw by Lindor over to third. They should have had him, and it was a wide throw by Lindor. And he's out there smiling. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Yeah, throwing the ball to third. Down low, ball 4. So Senga's going to have 70 pitches here. In the 4th inning. Runners on the corners here. That one lifted out to left. McNeil onto the track at the wall. He makes the catch. So couple runners are stranded. We go bottom 4, still 3-1 Mets. It'll be Terrence, Young, and Taylor coming up. Good job, Squirrel. Throw strike, Senga. Yep, he got out of it. So the Mets up by 2, heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. Jacob says, John, how are you, buddy? Just got home from work. Welcome in, Jacob. We need a flying squirrel out there today. Charles with the weather update from the Bahamas. 82 degrees. 82, but feels like 89. Wow. Mostly cloudy skies. No rain in the forecast. Expected low of 75. Winds from the east at 14 miles an hour with humidity at 74%. Maybe it's good that I turned into you, John. ESPN is terrible commentators. Scary, Ron, and Keith are way better. Yup, and they didn't do any game in this series. Ooh, Senga got out of that one. Senga won another battle. Must be nice. Talking to Charles must be nice. Oh my goodness. In for a strike, 0-1. Let's go, Matt, says Bud. Swing the bat. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low. Did he go? Okay, ESPN doesn't show when they check down at first. 2-1. And Terence flies one out to right. Hernandez is there, one away. I don't think so. I don't think YouTube shows me off. My numbers are low this month. In for a strike, 0-1. My goodness, ESPN. Can we stop talking about Ohtani when the Mets are up, please? Talk about him when the Dodgers are up. Up and in, 1-1. Yo, Caps is here. Down low, 2-1. What's up, Caps? Oh, I didn't write that down. Jonathan had a $2 super chat. And a ground ball to first. And Freeman flips to the pitcher, 2 away. That'll bring up Taylor, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. You still got to pitch to superstars. Exactly. Thanks for saying that, John. If he was a Met, it would not. Yeah, talk about the Mets have injured players coming back too. Talk about the injured players for the Mets when they're up. And talk about the injured players for the Dodgers when they're up. It's not that difficult. Down low, 1-1. Jonathan Dill says good night. Why does it feel like good night? Okay, good night. Gives us more consistent at bats and more disciplined at plate. Because he does. That's why it feels that way. That one blooped out to left. And it'll be caught. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go to the 5th. Still 3-1 Mets. I'll get back to the chat here in a second, guys. Write down our numbers after 4. Jonathan says, when the TV channel has sports in their name, I expect better coverage and camera angles. Take a cue from PAS on what it means to have sports in the channel name. Cap says, glad to be a husband that a Mets fan has a wife that's a Dodgers fan right now. It's ESPN, they hate the Mets. Well, then stop putting them on. because it's true. I need one more run for the Mets before the 8th. Let's go. Me too. Oh, Leo's got a Dodger wife as well. For the Dodgers here in the 5th, it'll be 8-9-1. Conforto, Edman, and Ohtani. He said I had to sleep on the couch last night. Bottoms up. No, it was just unsponsored root beer. I'm sure the Yankees-Dodgers series will be nationally televised. They'll probably tell all Dodgers and bring up Soto. Yeah, exactly. Bud says we're still in the lead, Mets. Hang on to it. 8-9-1 coming up for the Dodgers here. Down 2. 18-18. Thank you, Rory. Just give me at the end of quarters and halves and stuff. I don't need updates like that. Outside 1-0. That ball dropped. I thought that was going to be high. Up high 2-0. Is it 2 games in Indiana or is it 3? Fouled off 2-1. 2, okay. Then back to New York, okay. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, just missed. 3-2. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Can't be walking the number 8 hitter, dude. You got 80 pitches already. You got to start attacking these guys. I'm used to the no Mets respect from Boots. Then at Fox and ESPN both hate the Mets for some reason. So runner on first here, nobody out. Popped up. Foul territory. Vientos will make the catch. One out. Back to the top of the lineup with Ohtani. 1 for 2 tonight with a solo homer and a strikeout. Come on, Senga, need a double play. Great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS Network. You're valued indeed, says Charles. The silent listeners and viewers included. Outside 1-0. Senga will get through 6. Error. Oh, hold on. The 1-0. For a strike, 1-1. Those close pitches depends on the ump. Close some games, strikes others. Our ball's sometimes the biggest difference in results of the game. We'll have a robot to erase human error. Oh, God, yeah. Really need impartiality. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Double play needed. Okay, done booth trashing. Come on, Senga, throw strikes. The 2-1 to Otani. Chopped foul up the first base side. 2-2. It depends. It depends. There's only one out in the 5th here. It depends on how many more pitches he throws in the inning. If he throws another 10 pitches and it's at 90, he's not coming back for the 6th. The 2-2. Senga deals. And fouled off. We'll do it again. James rooting for a double play. The 2-2. And that one popped up out the center. Taylor will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Betts, who's 0 for 2. Reached on there his first time and flew out the center. And that one ripped out to left. That'll get him for a base hit. Runners on first and second here with 2 out. That'll bring up Freeman. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. So battle of baseball score now, 2-1. 2-1 Senga. As much as I don't like him being on the Dodgers, I'm glad Conforto's playing good baseball. Yes, agreed. Up high, 1-0. Yep, Senga up 2-1 in the Japan battle. The 1-0 from Senga. Down low, 2-0. Caps, man. Oh, after 1. Thank you. Never mind. That one lifted foul. 2-1. I didn't see the after 1 at first. Thank you. Raymond saying get out of it. Nope, I didn't realize it was after the first quarter. I said updates after the quarters. But it is after the quarter, so thank you. The 2-1. Oh, come on, Senga. 3-1. And ball 4. Get out of this, Senga. No, you're good. Senga, get out of this. That'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. Or no, excuse me, Will Smith. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a double play. Yep. I mean, he's up to the 88 pitches here. This is his last inning. Might be his last batter, depending on what happens. We need someone up in the bullpen. Two out and one runner on first, and we can't get out of the inning. You don't like this decision. Why? You don't take him out here. Will Smith's 0 for 2 today. Oh for 6 in his career against Senga. Down low, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 from Senga. He deals. And on the ground, Vientos. Got him. That'll retire the side. Dodgers leave the bases loaded. We're halfway through. Still 3-1 Mets. I'd ask if there's bullpen activity, but ESPN doesn't show that. Unless it's a big name reliever. Come on, Senga. It's not time to get jiggy with it. Easy. He bends but does not break. Yeah, but only going 5 tonight, unless for some reason they bring him out at 90-plus pitches. Great job by the defense. For the Mets in the bottom of the 5th, it'll be 9-1-2. Cap says I need one more run by the end of the 7th, and I need Soto to hit for another bet. Well, now it's the 7th. Before you said the 8th. Is it the 7th? I just want to make sure I'm rooting for the right thing here. Raymond says, yes, let's go. Start at Beatty. Way to go, Senga. Way to deal. By the beginning. Oh, okay. So, yeah, through the 7th inning. Gotcha. Gotcha. Bud says, cigarette time. Way to get out of it. Dodgers having trouble with runners in scoring position. Let's go, Mets fans. And Beatty first pitch swing and pops it up. Foul territory. And he doesn't move, and Smith can't make the catch. He says, "My bad. I'm confused with what I wrote." Big John, did you? I did not. I just watched the highlights, so I know who won all the matches, but I didn't. I was actually surprised when Cody Rhodes came back. I didn't think he'd be back so soon. After being champ for a year, I thought they'd give him some more time off. Up high, 1-1. Jonathan says cooking bratwurst for the first time since Milwaukee. We know what happened then. Lucky food. Are you cooking it the right way? In for a strike, 1-2. Charles says PAS Network providing coverage of Sunday Night Baseball. I'm glad we're rubbing off on the Dodgers with runners in scoring position, right? I'm dying with R-Truth. R-Truth is funny, man. Called strike 3, got him looking. So he should have been out on the pop-up. Make the pitcher work a couple more. That'll bring up Lindor, who's 1 for 2. I got the zone. Don't know what Beatty was upset about. That was a strike. The first pitch. Outside. Okay, dropped another sub. Outside, 2-0. John, talk to Lindor. No. He's too busy changing diapers, man. He don't need me talking to him. He'll be all right. The 2-0. And that one driven out to right, but not deep. Hernandez, before the track, will make the catch. 2 down for Vientos. Yeah, but who are they going to get to oppose them? Nobody. There's nobody around that's going to oppose them. We enough with the factions. That's my thought. And Vientos' first pitch swinging pops it up. Horrible inning by the Met hitters. We go to the 6th. Still 3-1. Runners in scoring position and left on base are like a disease that catches other teams. I don't know. Maybe it's just me tired of factions in WWE. Problem is Triple H was a faction all the time, so. For the Dodgers, it'll be Hernandez, Muncy, and Pages coming up. We'll see if there's a pitching change or not. First pitch swinging, 2 hitting coaches, gotta say it. The NWO went way overboard back in the day. Well, so did, what do you mean way overboard? I mean, DX went way overboard as well. I was surprised to see Vientos at third. Yeah, and he had an error in the first inning. Michael's thinking one more inning for Senga. Oh, no, NW had like 20 members. Gotcha. Let's see what Mendoza does. Anyway, back to the Mets. Yep, Hogan was part of the faction. I think members-wise, NWO got too large, watered it down. Yep, back to the Mets. Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, and Pages here. And it is Senga. Down low, 1-0. Hernandez is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Down low, 2-0. James says, let's go Mets. Finish this strong. The 2-0. Oh, pot. Come on, Senga, dude. Can't even hit the strike zone. 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. The other Max Muncy. No, this is the real Max Muncy. The other one plays for the Athletics. He says that's our manager. In for a strike, 3-2. Muncy not happy with the 2 calls. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. Fell behind 3-0 and came back to strike him out. 1 away for Muncy. Oh, that was Hernandez, not Muncy. I'm sorry. If I said Muncy, I'm sorry. He has the fear of displeasing you. New York and New Jersey says from 3-0 to strikeout. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Leo says, when I first heard about Pages on the Dodgers, I thought the announcers called them potheads. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. 100th pitch of the night coming up from Senga. Up high, 3-0. From ESPN strike zone, that's a strike, but called the ball. Nice, come back to get him. Yep. The 3-0. Up high, ball 4. All right, get him out. And here he comes. It'll be Stanek. One of the Panic brothers. I tell you one thing, having Knicks on at the same time the Mets are on is killing the channel. Yep, our bullpen arm should be a little rested. Yeah, Jonathan, no hook, please. Let's take Senga out, and they did. Braden says, nobody panic. Stanek is here. He wants to hear your displeasure. He forgets quickly. All right, enough. Double play time, hopefully. Senga's ERA is 1.46. And ripped foul 0-1. That's right, John. Why should we have to choose NBA or MLB? Senga did a good job. Celia's here, saying hi, everyone. Here after the Yankees almost lost to the Rockies again. I see Senga pitched a great game. Decent. I wouldn't say great. Walked 5 batters. Outside 1-1. There were a third panic, brother. Though he played for San Francisco. Those strikes. Charles says, once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Down low, 2-1. Wow, Senga still hasn't allowed back-to-back games with three earned runs since 2023. The 2-1. Popped foul down the right field side. Alonso can't make the catch. Use 2 hands. Trying to hot dog it with the one-handed catch. 4 walks. Oh, was it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5, but I got something wrong then. Up high. Come on, Pete, boy. He isn't good making those catches. 3-2 the count. Come on, Pete. Squeeze it. I hope that don't come back on us. The 3-2. And a ground ball is second. Backhanded to second. The double play. What a backhand by Beatty to Lindor. Beatty proven he deserves to be on the field. What a stretch by Alonso as well. Two hands T-ball lesson. Right. Let's go Mets. Double play. Yes. Let's go Mets. Let's go Big League Beatty. LFGM. What a play. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and McNeil coming up. What a play. The master has arrived. No, he's at second. He's at second tonight, Jonathan. Backwards, Braden. It was a 4-6-3. Beatty made the play. Then he flipped it to Lindor. Then to Alonso. So 4-6-3 if you're keeping score like I do. Great job. Now we need insurance runs. Raymond says, let's get a few runs here. You're saying, let's go Mets. Need offense now. One inning at a time, Mets. How many double plays tonight? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Counting the counting the fly out throw out at the plate in the first. So 3 double plays. No, thought he was at third. Nope, he's at second tonight. Because Vientos is at third and made an error in the first inning. Cap says the Soto homer would make this guy typing a happy fan. Bernard is here saying, let's go Mets. Hello, everyone. What's up? Welcome back, Bernard. Soto's 0 for 2. But he's got an RBI. He's got a stolen base. He scored a run. The 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow's Met game is at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Eastern time. And a chopper up the first. Pitcher will grab it and flip it to Freeman. 1 away. That'll bring up Alonso. Alonso's 1 for 2. He had that 2-run homer in the first and flew out to left. Yep, absolutely. And a ground ball, first pitch swinging down to third. 2 away. What is going on with these Met batters, man? You're not putting up any kind of fight now. You're lucky the Dodgers aren't scoring runs. That'll bring up McNeil. At least make the pitcher work. Swung on and missed, 0-1. For me, it's plus 550. But of course, nope. Nope. Weak ground out for Soto. And Alonso first pitch swinging. The guy's been wild all night, and yet they're swinging at first pitches. On the outside corner, 0-2. Mack has only allowed 3 hits. Down low, 1-2. That's true. The home run and 2 singles. That's it. He hasn't given up a base runner since the 3rd inning. And that one lifted out to left. Conforto can't make the catch. It bounces up for a ground rule double. A 2-out double there for McNeil will bring up Torrens. It's like they're complacent. They should have knocked this guy out in the 4th. McHomer time. In for a strike to Torrens, 0-1. Good enough. Let's get him in. I miss the days when the manager had a set on him to rip into his players. Right? Fouled off, 0-2. DO2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Wasn't sure if we got a piece of that or not. DO2. Outside, 1-2. Yeah, like Billy Martin. I remember him fighting with Red. Yeah. Yep. The 1-2. Call it, looks at third strike right down the middle of the plate. We go to the 7th. Still 3-1. We have to put it away. Can't let them linger. Well, they let them linger. So now they got to hope the bullpen holds on. For the Dodgers coming up in the 7th, it'll be 8-9-1. Conforto, Edman, and Ohtani. Who cares? Players used to smoke while playing. Okay, what does... Jonathan, make sure you hit the live button. He said, good job, Squirrel. That was a couple minutes ago. We'll see if Stanek's still on the mound here. Or if they bring somebody else in. Yeah, players also did coke while playing, right? Don't blow this lead. It was all right. I was surprised by Cody Rhodes coming back. Yep, thanks. Forgot it wasn't live. Charles says, for the best in sports talk, great play-by-play with outstanding commentary. Powerful chat. Subscribe to the PAS Network. Thank you, Charles. Kranick, the new pitcher here. So the other Panic brother will now pitch. Conforto, Edman, and Ohtani. Does anyone feel confident that the Mets will win 5 or 6 next after this game? No. You knew Bronson Reed would be back? Both brothers. Come on, boys. Yeah, and they were our stars. They delivered. The first pitch fouled off 0-1. David says Phillies finally lost. Yep. So well, the Braves have been losing, but they lost again. Lifted foul, 0-2. But right now, that faction doesn't make sense to me. Who are they going up against? There's nobody else. Only care about this game right now. Sox and Colorado too far out. I'm going by inning by inning. on us. Michael. Get the job done. Down low, 1 and 2. Up high, 2 and 2. The 2-2. And Conforto hooks one out to right. Soto on the run. Makes the catch. Great play by Soto. Uso, Punk, Roman. A rumor is Roman's done. Fouled off, 0-1. Jonathan, I almost said that, but he's had his issues out there in the field. Nice grab. Bud says, I remember a pitcher who said he did LSD during the game. Let's go, Mets. But New York and New Jersey, stop. You're just putting comments in the chat to stay in the leaderboard. Lindor will make the catch, 2 away. Add to the conversation, dude. Instead of putting LGM all the time. Inning by inning, out by out. Becca, what's up, Becca? Says to be 100% honest, he's played a very good right field. In for a strike to Ohtani. Right now, I'd give Soto defensively a C+. For the year. Oh, inside, 1-1. Yep. On the podcast I was watching this morning, they were talking about it. The 1-1. It popped up. Shallow center. Lindor going out. Taylor comes in. Lindor dives out of the way. And Taylor makes the catch. Stand up and stretch, everyone. It's still 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. So this new YouTube thing is some kind of booby prize? Yup. You don't win anything. And not every channel has it. Fitzy's channel doesn't have it yet. Rhino doesn't have it. Soto has great moments and very bad moments defensively. Doc Ellis of the Pirates was the pitcher. Said he pitched the game with Wow High.
Give me a hell yeah.
Uh-oh. Yo, Jonathan with 5 gifted subs.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What? Give me a hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Jonathan.
What? What?
Really,
Give me a hell yeah.
really appreciate that.
What? What?
It's not letting me go back and click.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Caps gifted 5 as well.
What? Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Yes,
Give
Brock
me a hell
Lesnar's
yeah.
got long hair. What do you mean only your channel? You're special. What do you mean?
What?
Got 3 outs to get 1 run. Yup.
Give me a hell yeah.
Nice play, Taylor. Started young.
What?
C. Lee is here. What's up, C. Lee? Mets need
Give me
this
a
win.
hell yeah.
Might shake the Mets out of the funk.
What? What? Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Oh, Frank did get a gifted membership. Leo got one as well. Let's go. Wow, really? Can we get some insurance runs now? Frankie says, relax. Kids don't know that expression. No, they do not. I don't care. Yeah, well, that's what happens. A team goes into a funk when they blow a game like they did game one. You guys all should have known once they lost that it was over. James says will be their first 2-game winning streak since the Pirates series. If we win tonight, that's called a winning streak. No, but they're getting blown out. They're down by like 16 with like 4 seconds left in the half. Let's see who's coming up for the Mets. It'll be Young, Taylor, and Beatty coming up here in the bottom of the 7th. Come on, Young, get on base. Seeley's saying, let's go Mets. Thank you so much. Frank T got gifted a member, and he's not here to appreciate it. Nope. It's okay. Don't point that out. He had a death in the family, dude. Marte will be the pinch hitter here. New pitcher as well. Jack Dreyer. If you guys that are new here want to be eligible for those gifted subs, you do have to subscribe to the channel. Subscribing's free. Oh, 13 at the half. Thank you, Caps. It's a great time to start a 10-game winning streak. And that one line, base hit in the center field. A leadoff single for the Parte. Yep, showing Marte, yep. My thoughts and prayers for Frank T did. Frankie Nicotine. Frankie Cigarettes. Marte, Parte. I keep going back to Moneyball. I like him because he gets on base. I don't think that's the Billy Bean that passed away. The Billy Bean that passed away, I don't think was the guy that worked for the A's. Yeah, Frank T and Rory, yep. Both had losses in their family. The one runner goes, Marte's picked off. Jonathan says, yeah, I'm mistaken. The other Billy Bean was somehow involved with baseball, but yep, well, that's what happens when you don't make sure the pitcher throws to the plate. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Well, that was quick. Yep, Marte got to be smarter. Yeah, with Caps and with the 2-1. Fouled straight back, 2-2. Marte plays sometimes lackadaisical. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Let's get the job done. Let me come back over here. Fouled off. I saw CP was back to doing pre-games today. I did not watch it. Foul tipped at the plate. And we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Sorry, guys. Had to go over and get something here that I'm going to put in the chat. Guys, Rory in the chat, him and his family are going through a rough time right now with a loss in their family. And we helped them last night by putting a link in the chat. And we're going to post that link again here. If you guys want to check that out or are willing to help, there's the link there. Let me come back over. I know a lot of you weren't here yesterday, so I'll repost the link. And that one drifted out to center. Pajes will make the catch. We go to the 8th. Still 3-1 Mets. It'll be Betts, Freeman, and Smith coming up. Let me come back over to the chat here. Let's see, what did I miss? Thanks again. Yep. Need a solo shot. There's a Billy Bean, the player who died, and Billy Bean, the A's GM. Last name spelt differently. Yep. About the Mets not having Manai. Yeah, right? Exactly. Right. Refresh the screen, please. Oh, yep. Sorry, I was getting the link there for Rory and his family. If you guys want to check that out. You're welcome, buddy. If we drop a game, okay, I want the series. Yep, Mets need to get a killer aptitude. Don't lay on a small lead. So, yes, that sucks, Caps. Marte started and ended the party just like that. To all who have lost a loved one, be uplifted, motivated, and inspired. Yep. Yeah, the young man that helped me start this channel, Sean, we started in September of 21. In November of 21, he was diagnosed with cancer, and last year on opening day, he passed away. So, we've also had family members that have passed away of cancer as well. Marty, you party pooper. Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Appreciate the gift of life. Who's on the mound here for the Mets? Kranich still in. Popped up. Soto towards the foul line. It'll go out of play. Well, yeah, we lost our 23-year-old daughter 5 years ago. Hit by a car. Wow. Thanks, Charles. Going to visit my brother at Arlington. Yeah. To all that served and to those you lost, remember tomorrow as I do. Thanks, John, again. Absolutely, buddy. Feel like we've disconnected a little bit over the last couple weeks. Hopefully you're good. Taylor will come over and make the catch on the run, one away. That ball looked like it was going to get in the gap. Freeman pops one out to left. McNeil will make the catch, 2 away. I don't think Diaz is available tonight. He's pitched the last 2 days. Wow, condolences, nothing worse. Yep, some really decent people in your chat. Even though they're adrenaline junkies, yeah, there's some nice people here. You found my channel this time last year. First pitch, fouled off. It hit the home plate umpire in the mask. Oh. Hmm. Trainers out there to talk to the home plate umpire, make sure he's okay with that foul ball right off the mask. We're family here on the PAS network, moving forward, upward, and onward together. Rory says, I also found this channel last year. Jonathan says, this is what's great about this sport. Don't care where you come from. We're all human and a family on this channel. Man, foul ball hits the home plate umpire again. Bud says, Jonathan, I'm proud of your brother. Served this country. John keeps us honest, and he takes out weeds regularly. I found this channel a week after opening day this year. The 1 and 2. Foul straight back again. Man. Tomorrow's Monday. It'll be nice. Get to sleep in. No alarm clock tomorrow. Love it. The 1-2. Oh, off the plate. 2-2. Hump is getting beat up. Yes, he is. Wow. Played ump. Smacked twice. Yep. Cap says we'll be right back. Outside 3-2. Cope says LFGM. Popped up. Soto, couple steps towards the line. Still coming. And he'll make the catch. A 1-2-3. Oh. It'll be Lindor, Acuna, and Soto coming up for the Mets. The Mets bullpen tonight has faced 7 batters and gotten 8 outs. How about that? James says, I believe... I wish YouTube would tell you stuff like that on when you guys subscribe. That'd be cool. Like a 1-year anniversary. Does the ball have a vendetta against the ump for all the bad calls? Maybe. That ump wants Robo to report it. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. I'm with James. I'll be 1 year in end of June, if I'm not mistaken. And oh, James Weedy, yes. Oh, man, some of the things in the chat. Pants. That one. Crickets. Soto's still snacked up, ready to hit. We always have a great time. Not always. If the Mets were down 3-1 right now, do you think we'd be having a great time? I think we'd be a little frustrated right now. Wow. Uh-oh. I've lost the game here. There it is. We need runs. Yeah, Cope, you came in at about the same time. Pants, crickets. Talk to Lindor, John. On the outside corner, 0-1. Max is here. What's up, Max? C. Lee says, more runs, please. Good times at my expense. Yes, frustration is definitely part of the journey. Down low. Without bad times, we wouldn't appreciate the good ones. Lindor cracks one out to right, but right at Hernandez, one away. Yes, it was right before that Yankees-Mets series on the 4th last year. I'm so glad I found the channel, though. You guys have all been amazing, and I'm glad to have met you all and made new Mets buddies. Yes. The party on the Canyon of Heroes is going to be awesome. In for a strike. 1-1. If the Mets were behind, I'd tell them to come back. Yeah, and a chopper. Base hit. That's a fair ball in the right field. Acuna will stop it first. Cone said, oh yeah, his brother just came back. And Ravitch goes, oh yeah, what an impact he's made. They lost 2 out of 3 since he's been back. Yeah, so what an impact he's made. Oh, absolutely, James. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. The first year I did this, there was nothing going on. Easy, John. I'm going to need a driver coming back from the King and the Heroes. Yeah. Outside 1-0 to Soto. Yeah, let's talk his brother in Atlanta. Yeah, right? Check swing foul. 1-1. Charles says in good times and bad times, PAS Network is still a family. Jonathan says the shot now, Soto. Lifted foul down the left field side, 1-2. Mets were in the City Connects back-to-back days. Pick-off throw, Acuna dives back in. That was close. Raymond says drive one, Soto. Does 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Wow, back-to-back on the City Connects, yep. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. If you are subscribed to the channel, make sure you have the little notification bell turned on so you know when we do go live. Swung on a miss. Acuna goes. And he's going to head to third. The throw to third is not in time. But Soto struck out, so there's 2 out. But Acuna steals the bag and goes to third on the throw. That'll bring up Alonso. If not Soto, then Pete. Bam says, I actually like the Met City Connects. The pinstripes are maybe a bit much. But the color combo with the gray and purple is cool. Yeah. I never saw them wearing them back-to-back days. I always thought it was always a Saturday. In for a strike, 0-1 to Pete. It was a Saturday or the second game of a series at home. MVP. Kid's got legs. How many times I gotta say it? The 0-1 to Pete. In for a strike, 0-2. Once again, like you saw before, Jonathan and Caps both giving out 5 free memberships. If you guys want a free membership, you got to be subscribed as well. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 9th. It's still 3-1 Mets. 5, 6, and 7 for LA. It'll be Reed Garrett. Let's check and see if anybody's doing post game tonight. CP is not. Morty doesn't have anything set up at the moment. Nope. We'll set it up to go over to Rhino. Rhino's got the Knicks game tonight. Man, Rhino has streamed 4 different games today. That doesn't help that play-by-play with JJ's doing this game for some reason as well. He's a Phillies fan. Why is he doing my Mets? Just because I missed it. What? I wanted a rubber match. I got it. I had a 6-leg parlay that I won 5 on. And then there was Soto. Okay? How about donating to the channel instead of losing money betting? Time to put the women and children to bed and go hunting for dinner, boys. Now I want a series win. We did put an offer for Hernandez, right? Teoscar Hernandez, yes. Outside, low, 1-0. Creamsicle orange. Oh, that would be cool. Or green for a green apple. Okay, Finger, thank you. Thanks for subscribing long enough to put that in the chat. No, he does not do all Sunday night baseball games. He says he does. He does not. I don't know. Popped up. It'll go out of play. 1-2. If the Mets win, they will be tied with the Dodgers and Cardinals with 19 home wins. Throw strikes. Uncle says go Dodgers. The 1-2 from Garrett. Did he go? Home plate umpire says yes, 1 away. Even though I'm a Phillies fan. Leo says let's go Garrett. It's only one of 162, but I would consider this a big win. Swung on a miss. 0-1. I'm worried about what the Yankees are doing. Oh. The 0-1. That bounced in the dirt. 1-1. Okay? But yet you're here on the Mets channel. Thanks. And subscribed. Thanks. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Charles says for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. Ground ball. Oh, and it gets through to center, right field. The Dodgers will get the tying run to the plate. That'll be Pajes. No. Come in here talking smack. That would be like me going to play-by-play with JJ's channel and just typing in the chat, I hate the Phillies. I hate the Phillies. Like, have some respect when you go to a channel. The 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. I always think it's pages. Like, what page are we on? It's cool. Raymond says, let's get a double play to finish it here. Charles says, you are valiant indeed. Much appreciate your support on the live stream broadcast tonight. Strike this bum out. James says, come on, double play. The 0-2. And a grounder to short. They go to second for 1. The turn, not in time. 2 away. That'll bring up Conforto. The Panic Brothers had a respectable outing. Yes, they did. This will end up well. Nasty pitch, says Becca. Dang, that was close. Nah, first. I don't think first was too close. Let's see. No. Well, there's 2 outs, so now we don't need a double play. Save situation for Reed. Yep. It's only a 3-1 score. The first pitch to Conforto. Called a strike, 0-1. Former Met will strike out. The 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. And 2 the count. Citi Field faithful to their feet. Garrett deals. Down low, the throw down to second. Not in time. That's risky there. Getting an X-Mat out. Fans on their feet. Throw was high. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. And the ball game is over. After a brutal, heartbreaking loss on Friday night, the Mets come back with a 5-2 win on Saturday, a 3-1 win tonight, and take 2 out of 3 from the World Series champs. And the ball game is over. Roundhouse has put it in the books. No bums in the major leagues. Conforto trying to help his old team out. Awesome stuff. Should have swept these Dodgers. Almost. Thanks for everything. Bang. Charles says, in the morning you have 2 choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Charles, we're chasing them, bud. We'll be back at it tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern Time for Mets and White Sox. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Don't just up and leave. After the outro, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Rising Rhino, who's got the Knicks and Pacers game tonight. And we'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon. Thanks again to Caps and Jonathan for the 5 gifted subs each. Jonathan with the $2 super chat, and Hillside with the $2 super chat as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you all. Once again, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.